Hello everyone, welcome to today's review. With the market amazing new all-time highs once again. And not what everyone should be looking after yesterday. Shake here, bearish reversal candle. As I said yesterday, I said to be open-minded for anything today. And today, after the open, we were able to hold above yesterday highs of the day. And myself, I tried some put scalps, but looking for a reversal sell, but that didn't happen. So we continue to see some big gamma short squeeze. So and they keep rolling up and pushing the bandwagon higher. So once again, I don't have balls to chase this move. Can it go higher? Yes, it can. It's going higher, and but for me, it's way too much extended, and we will have a pullback one of these days. No clue where it will stop. Because no one can really anticipate when they will stop to roll into higher strikes and fuel this big short squeeze up that we are seeing. So staying open minded right now, new all-time highs for 1616 on SPY and with 413.6 as the key support, bearish below that for a move into 410, above 416, blue sky ahead, and we have possible targets at 417, 419. Okay, so those are the possible levels. Looking for the cubes, exactly the same thing. After yesterday closing at the lows, okay, yesterday closing at the lows, today open up, so it closed basically here, open up and push, making new all-time highs. So what can we say? It was expectable. No, considering the action that we closed yesterday at the lows, was expecting at least a retest on the 8-day moving average at 335. Didn't happen. Open with a big gap, 339, and boom, new all-time highs. So big short squeeze here. With the small caps, they try to push out of the gate into the support. The 8-day moving average held very well. It bounced. But once again, basically in no man land, needs above 226 to go into $230, needs below 222 to fall apart into 218, 219. So right now, no real edge here, either up or down. So trying to generate cash flow the best way I can. One of the trades today that gave very nice cash flow was on Tesla. Here got some puts, puts 740, got those puts at $15 and start trimming all the way into $23. Okay, trimming profits on the way. So this gave very nice cash flow. They held the lows, and so we have right now today lows of today around 721 as key support, and we need above 744 to try to go back into $760. Besides that, I also got some rocket, and what a real rocket. I got calls here on this spike, and I took it all the way from calls 22.5 all the way from 30 cents all the way into more than 50 cents, and got in, got out, and generate the cash flow also for the day. It was not easy. Palantir I tried because I was seeing some bullish options activity. Get in, stopped. Get in on calls at 26 cents, got stopped basically flat. On Airbnb, I was able to get this move here, showing some bullish options activity into the stock. I got calls at 79.80 cents and closed for 50% profits at $1.20. So those were able to generate nice cash flow, but once again, they are not giving much follow through for either upside or downside. they faded once again. Rocket, exactly the same thing. They are selling the rips, but the stock also not falling apart. One of the other beauties was actually AMD. If you remember here on this candle on Monday, I said that I was going long AMD at $81, and if the stock gone below $80, I would be holding and adding more positions. So I was able here to close today above $82 for a nice cash flow. The stock gone all the way into the 78, and what a big reversal up. So congratulations to everyone that had patience. And once again, that's swing long. Okay, I said into the long portfolio $81. If it goes below 80, I would be loading more, and you had plenty of room to load at 78, 70, $9, and today, boom, time to take profits. So I took profits on the stock, got back into the resistance 83.84. If you see here 83.84, it was the level, okay, and we hit 83.95. So just a little bit below 84 for a very nice move. So what we have more? Apple. Middle of nowhere, closed yesterday at the lows. Okay, closed yesterday at the lows. Today opened with a big gap versus yesterday lows. I was looking for a possible fading, happened here a little bit, but it bounced, but basically stayed inside the yesterday range. So bull case needs above 135, it will trigger the move into 138, $140. Bear case needs below today lows of today 133.6 to go into $131 area. So staying open-minded, but for now bulls holding the position here on Apple. On Facebook, it actually closed the gap. Not on the first attempt, pull back into the 8-day moving average, regain once again, and fill the gap here at 309. So keeping the ball on the bull camp while we are above 306. Using today lows of today as separating bulls from bears. Below 304, it can hold back. Above 310, can try once again 312, 314. On Netflix, yesterday, big downside candle, big bearish candle. Today, open above the 8-day moving average. It bounced, but it gave some of the gains back. Basically, between the highs and the lows, it was an inside day between the highs and the lows from yesterday. And it was, once again, it was a tricky place with very big fight between bulls and bears. In one side, I see bullish action in some names, as we saw, for example, on the tech names that trapped the shorts yesterday at the lows. That's why, once again, I stay cash overnight. On this kind of environments, it's very difficult to hold any kind of bag overnight, because what we see that if you were short yesterday on Apple, for example, you got trapped here at the lows, and today you had losses. Okay, same thing with Netflix. Same thing with Netflix. Closed at the lows, and today goes back up. Same thing with Facebook. Close at the lows, and today goes back up. Same thing with AMD. It was a big one. Close at 78. Today open above $80, and boom, $4 up. So that's the kind of market, and it was expectable. Kind of not easy, okay, but we have here a double bottom at $78. Not easy, but they didn't even let everyone to cover here from a possible red to green move and recover the 8-day moving average, and from there we would reevaluate. Not even that. Okay, above yesterday highs of the day. After this kind of candle, it was not very easy to anticipate this kind of move. unless you have shares, as I have on Monday. And if you do your homework, okay, as I did mine, as I've been saying, if $81 I'm long, and if it goes below I'll be heading. So heading at $78, $79, holding shares don't have expiration dates, so I could have held the position for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, okay? Because once again, I did my homework, and I was expecting a reversal back to the mean on AMD. Was I expecting this kind of move? No, okay? But it even gave very nice cash flow on a 24 hours basis. So congratulations everyone. So this is the kind of market that we have. Not easy, but it's possible to generate cash flow. Okay, you need patience. You need risk management. If the trade goes against you, you stop it. Okay, basically, no one really has a clue where the market is going next. Okay, no one. No one can predict the future. And we were seeing here on the SPY some fading, okay, some fading, very nice. That's when I got puts, okay, into next week for a possible rollover. And what I saw that basically out of nowhere they opened calls for 19 into next week. And those calls induced a gamma short squeeze, chasing the move higher into those calls. And basically, I was wrong. I took the money out of the puts, and it was the best thing to do. Don't marry with trades, okay? Don't be stubborn. Don't marry with trades. No one can really control the market, okay? No one. And no one has a clue where this is going, period, okay? What you can control the size of your investment, okay? And how much you are willing to lose. Don't be stubborn. If you usually go, for example, with $2,000 per trade, okay, why not reduce your risk to half? And start going with $1,000 per trade, or even if you usually go with $1,000 per trade, why not going into $500 per trade, for example, okay? And adjust the amount of money you are willing to lose. Some people ask me, what is my stop loss, okay? I don't have a percentage of stop loss, okay? For me, that does not exist. What exists for me? The amount of money that I'm willing to lose, okay? Because 20% loss or even 10% loss, okay? 10% stop loss, here is $200 loss. Here is $100 loss. And here is $50 loss, okay? So for me, 10% is worthless. When I go into a trade, I said, okay, I'm willing to lose $100. $200, and that can be 5, 10, 20%, 50%, depends on the amount of money that I put into the trade, okay? And my risk is different from yours. We have traders that go all in with 5K on a trade, and we have traders that go with $500, okay? So 20% or even 10% stop loss, it's a big difference between the two, okay? Here is a $500 loss, and here is $50 loss, okay? So you need to adapt your trading, and don't be stubborn, okay? Don't hold the bag for too long, and take the loss, okay? It's normal. That you can control. You cannot control the market, but you can control the amount of money that you put into a trade, okay, and the amount of money that you are willing to lose. Because one thing is for sure, you will lose money. Every single trader loses money. There are some brilliant people that who, of course, they don't trade for a living, and they are trying to sell dreams, saying that every single trade they go right, every single one, 500% profits, 10 baggers, or every single place. That's not true, okay? Every single trader is losing trades, okay? As simple as that. And I've spent too many years studying the markets to know that it's not easy. It's profitable, yes, if you have the proper risk management, okay? Get into a trade and have the proper risk management, get in, scalp the move, get out, and or even, okay, or even if I play for this week, but if you don't want to scalp it for just a short period of time, why not going with next week expiration, for example? They are less volatile, so it's easier to jump into the contracts, and you ride the momentum smooth, okay, not with the volatility on the week or on the weekly options. So you adapt, you give 1-2 weeks. Last week I gave for Tesla, okay, last week, once again, last week we were here, and I gave swing longs, call spread 700, 750, okay, and we were here at 680, and I said swing long, giving some weeks. You could have got 1 week, 2 weeks away, get in and forget, okay, manage your risk. And what we saw on Monday the start, and on Tuesday the big pump, okay. And when it gone all the way into 750, I said this one is maxed out for $50, okay, so close the trade and roll for the gap fill, okay. And what happened yesterday? Boom, gap filled. So you on the gap filling, yesterday hit $780. The gap to fill was 777. On the gap fill, you trim profits, okay? Especially when I scalped the gap fill, get out, and said put scalp edge playing for downside. So you have profits on Monday, and if you did what I said, you could have rolled some into Tuesday, and you took profits on Tuesday and turn around playing for downside and had the put scalp yesterday, okay. Same thing with another one that I gave, okay, gave that one last week on FedEx. We were here, and I gave calls for this week, calls 290, and I gave those calls 290, okay. I gave those calls at 80 cents. So that's swing longs, gave 1 week ahead. So it gone all the way from 80 cents into Tuesday for $5. What you do on this kind of move? 1, 2, 3, 4, you trim profits, okay? So that's the way you need to adapt, okay? The easy part of everyone is giving up. And that's the easy path, but giving up, it will not put money into your account. Perseverance and having a process and having the risk management and not jumping blindly, okay? Not jumping blindly on a trade, okay? Start small, $500. Why not $500? Start small. Set the amount. Okay, on $500, how much I'm willing to lose? $50, $100. It's your risk, okay? If I jump into a $5,000 trade, how much I'm willing to lose? $500? No. Personally, myself, no. Unless if I have a big day, as I had, for example, with Tesla, okay, on this put scalp here, I basically got the puts at $15, okay, and I trimmed one contract at 19, another contract above 21, another contract above 22, another contract above 23, and the last one at 20.5. So if you count, you see how much profit did I had on this scalp, okay? And that gave me very nice cash flow. So I could have increased a little bit my risk, saying that, okay, on the next trade, maybe I'm willing, because I have very nice profits here. From this one I have for $400, okay. From this one I have more $600 on that contract. From this one I have more $700. From this one I have more $800. And for the last contract I have more $550. Okay, so start putting all together and you see the amount of money that I had on that put scalp. And that gave me very nice cash flow for the day. And to say to myself, okay, maybe I can risk some. And for example, from this, I can risk to lose $200 on one trade. Okay, and I risk a little bit on the put edge, and I said it was small on the put edge for SPY. Why? Because I had plenty of green on the day, to risk a little bit, to risk $200 and still be able to stay green on the day. Okay, so each trader is different. If you didn't got that put scalp, you are on a different position for myself. So you need to define your risk management, your risk rules, when you are going to stop, how much money you are going to put, if you are going to play this week or next week. And excuses gives nothing. Okay, I got too long, I got too late, I got in too soon, I sold too soon. Who cares? Okay, control what you can control and try to generate the best thing. Try to control a little bit. Okay, so I got some questions. Okay, usually I don't look into these ones, but let's see if I can give some clues before I'm really tired. DraftKings. Okay, Jack is asking for DraftKings. Whoa, big jump. Okay, 59. It's at 59 after hours. So 59.60 plus. So it's right here. It's very, very similar actually to the AMV. Okay, it's kind of funny. 50.8. See what is my moving average? 59.8. So we are right exactly at the moving average. So it's very similar to the AMV. Okay, we have here a bottom. If you see, every time the price goes here, it pull back, it bounce, goes here, it bounce, goes here, and right now it's bouncing. So I'm not going to trade this one, but look for AMD, for example. If stock tomorrow opens above here and goes above $60, it can go all the way from 62 into $60 into the next level, 62, and above that 64. Okay, it's very similar to AMD, but needs above $60. If price goes above $60, can go all the way into the 62 first target, and above that 64. But if they keep price below 59.8, okay, if they keep price here, it can give all back and use today lows of today as your key support around 56, 57. Okay, and if it breaks below that, watch out, can go into the 54, 53. No one really knows, but right now they are trying. Not even clear, didn't even clear the $60. Needs above 60, and I believe we can have a move like AMD, for example. Not playing this one, but can be good to watch tomorrow. Asking here, what made you enter in the Tesla puts? In Tesla puts, it were actually easy. Okay, the Tesla puts today, it was actually easy. After a bearish reversal candle, okay, what we saw today on the stock yesterday closed at the lows and opened with a gap, and on the gap we have 2 candles selling pressure here. So basically I something that it was different from other names, okay? That, for example, if we are going, let's see here the cubes. The cubes open with a gap and green candle, green, pull back here, makes a higher low and goes back up. That's bullish, but not on Tesla, okay? Not on Tesla. We start with a red candle. First, one, two candles. And I also saw some bearish options activity on the name. So I said, why not scalp it, basically? And I loaded on the scalp and start trimming profits. Trim profits some here, and close everything at the lows. After that, it reverse bounce. I said we had a reverse bounce from 7 to 1 here from the lows, and it gave here a nice scalp from 7 to 1 all the way into 738, $740. You could have reversed into calls, for example, play the scalp. Each trader is different, but basically it was the put here, and after that it was the scalp, and basically closed in no man land, trying to go above 740, but once again needs to see it. So you're welcome, Jack. Happy to help you. So once again, I'm very tired. The week has been insane, and it's not easy. Trading is not easy. But if you have the right risk management, you can have some paper cuts, as I had today on the SPY. I had some paper cuts, but I had the money to do it. Okay, I had the money to do it. I had the profits that I show you on Tesla. So that made me very, very nice cash flow for the day. So, and okay, it's okay to be wrong. Okay, but if we need to think the other way around. If I was right, okay, if I was right, and if it rollovers and goes back in SPY rollovers, I was holding puts 414, I believe. Okay. If I was right, it would be a killer trade, okay? It would basically go all the way, fill the gap here, 411, 410. Did not happen. When I see that it was not going, I didn't got stubborn, I didn't held the position for too long, I step aside, basically looking for the next one. Got another one here, okay, got another one here. When it tried once again to pull back, didn't happen. They bought the dip once again, gave a short squeeze. So one of these days we will have a big reality slap and give it all back and go into the 8-day moving average and going all the way back. Same thing that happened here in the past, okay? When it will happen, no one has a clue, okay? No one can predict that. So with this said, I'm really tired, so time to turn off the screens. I hope this video helps you. We covered many topics, from the analysis to the real trades that I shared on the private channel, for the risk management on the size that you put into a trade and the amount of money that you are willing to lose. Forget the percentage of the stop loss. That does not matter. That means nothing. So basically, how much you are willing to lose. If you are not willing to lose not even $10, better stop trading. Okay, because it's impossible, okay? It's impossible. No one has only winners, okay? So, and even, for example, if you got stopped and some minutes later, for example, the trade reversed back, you could jump in once again later, some minutes later, jump back into the trade, and you will make the money back from the other one that you lost, okay? So but manage your risk. Don't hold the bag for too long, because this market is killing everyone that is holding the bag for too long. Both longs, both shorts are getting killed on this market that if they hold for too long, especially options. One thing is options, another thing is stock. AMD. I got with the stock. Was looking for the options. Okay, too risky for me. I'm going to hold 4, I don't have any problems. If the stock, for example, on AMD gone all the way here, I would be very happy to buy shares into my long-term portfolio. Buy shares all the way down and load up the boat. Okay, why? Because you need to look into the charts, you need to do your homework. And for example, $74 is a big wall on the long term. And I'm expecting very nice things from AMD. So I was looking to hold the bag a little bit more. Why not? Okay, so that's it for today. The video is getting too much extended. I'm very happy to help you and also reply to the questions from some of our traders. So turn off the screen. Thank you all for watching. Wish you all a great evening. Stay safe. See you all soon. Bye bye, everyone.